people, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy. I am an intuitive tarot reader, and Spirit has brought you here for a specific reason. There's a message here for you. So today is going to be a message for my beautiful water signs. This is going to be a message from your highest self, your highest timeline, the timeline of your highest potential, okay? If you're new here, welcome. Like I said, my name is Amy. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I have been reading cards for almost 3 decades. Yes, 3 decades. I am so happy that you clicked on this video to show me support, that Spirit brought you here. Okay, there could be something significant about collaboration in your life currently, or something about somebody at work here. Somebody likes to press buttons, water signs, okay? There's also somebody that likes to drink a lot of Kool-Aid. Somebody's drinking the Kool-Aid. This could be somebody believing a lie here. This could be about a fire sign, but I feel like you're in this beautiful energy of receiving, okay? So today, like I said, we are going to get a message from your higher self, from your highest timeline here. And this reading today, what we are going to ask Spirit is to show us our overall energy, our overall thought, okay? What we are putting out into the world, what our soul, our higher self needs us to understand about whatever it is that we are going through. Also going to get the authentic truth from Spirit. This is going to be a personal message for you from Spirit. All right, then we'll ask for the wisdom that's being imparted. This is where the transformation has actually taken place here. What is that wisdom? And then we're going to ask ArchAngel Metatron for the outcome here. So, water signs, let's hop in to the general spiritual collective channeled message. Come out of your own shadows. You've created a shadow, and some of you may be hiding in this shadow. It's almost like a protection. Step away from that sticky web of deceit. Some of you could be seeing spiders. Some of you may have just stepped into a web, okay? But for the water sign collective, here are the channeled messages that I received, and they could be very significant to you. So I saw hopscotch. Some of you are going through something here that's like a balancing act, okay? I just heard robbing Peter to pay Paul. I also heard have a childlike heart, play more, okay? Some of you aren't playing enough. French bread, French fries, French onion soup. I also heard French cry, so I'm not sure what that means, but maybe you know something here. Ketchup, so you're feeling left behind, or you're feeling anxious about the progress that you've been making or haven't been making on something, but you are exactly where you need to be. I also saw a gold star. So this is Spirit's way of saying good job to you. You've passed some type of test here. Or for some of you, you could be a gold star family having a soldier killed in action. I'm so sorry for your loss. Or many of you are stepping into this energy of being this shining star. You are the gold star, okay? The name Kevin, Dennis, or going to the dentist. Somebody could be a dentist here. Casey, Derek, Darnell, Rick, Fran, the number 2323, the number 311. You know, that reminds me of the band 311. That could be significant to you. The number 333, I feel like for some of you, the majority of you, okay, that this reading is going to resonate with. 333 is all about mind, body, soul. You're in complete alignment to receive something. You're in a receiving energy. 911, okay, either that date, or you could be seeing the number 911, or something could feel like it's an emergency, that you need assistance here, okay? I also heard west, which is very, very interesting because I looked it up, and obviously north, south, east, west, but the sun sets in the west. There's an end of a chapter here, the end of a story. The sun is setting on some type of narrative, some type of story. Now, the west also represents liberation, deliverance, and a season of blessings. So you have a season of blessings that's beginning. Okay. I also heard rocket mortgage. So some of you are going to be getting a mortgage quickly, or maybe, you've decided to, this is a confirmation to apply a rocket mortgage or for a rocket mortgage. I don't know. All right, so for my water sign collective, I've already called in our angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light. So let's see what your overall energy is, what the energy is that you are putting out here, what you are focusing on, all right? What we focus on, we bring about here. So what is it, Spirit? These are so awkward. Something about vanilla could be significant. Somebody's name could be Penelope here. We have inner authority, number 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. You've been doing some inner work here. Maybe some of you are trying to really cooperate. I think I talked about collaboration. I was picking up on that, but there's something here about your attention, maybe your attention span, maybe giving your attention to your inner authority here, your inner voice. I just heard inner wisdom. So you're super, super wise, but maybe you don't give yourself enough credit here, water signs. I feel like there's a merging of your inner authority and your cooperation. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what do you want to say to the water sign collective about this inner authority here? Show me more for the water sign collective. You've been healing. Something about your creativity, your sexual chakra here, focusing on self, putting the swords down, right? Cooperating, not fighting, no conflict here. Some of you walked a very long journey. There's something significant about shoes. There's something significant about your inner truth. Okay, something about a relationship here. You tried really hard here. Seeing the 5 of Cups. So okay, so you're healing after you gave a lot to somebody, almost like a self-sacrifice here. And there wasn't truth in the connection. And you didn't listen to your inner authority in this circumstance. So I feel like you are now healing from that. You are now healing that sacral chakra, your water chakra, creativity, flexibility. Okay. Yeah, there's a new beginning. You had a new beginning here with the Fool card. So it's starting over. It's taking your inner authority, listening to it, being loyal to yourself, and following your heart. Like something's calling you here, okay? You've been waiting for love for a really long time. Reciprocity for a really long time here. In the past, it's been heavy. You've had heartbreak. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay, this was heavy healing that you've been going through. Finding that inner authority again and healing. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see what your soul needs you to understand about this. What is our soul, water sign collective? What do they need to understand? Their deepest, wisest lesson from this. I really feel like the lesson's going to be listening to that inner authority here. Growth, yes it is. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. There has been growth within your throat chakra. And again, we have the sacral chakra here with this orange color. So this deficit of the sacral chakra, there was something here you were lacking, like the belief in yourself, belief in your inner power, belief in your ability here. Like you just thought that arguing, fighting, right, it wasn't bringing growth. It was stunning your growth. So now it's like you have learned to speak truth. That cuts out a lot of bullshit. Cuts to the chase. And that takes growth and maturity to speak truth here. That comes from that inner authority. Trust yourself, water signs. Okay, there's something about a relationship. Maybe this is a turn to a friendship. Okay. And there was a judgment here. You had to call judgment on a situation. Maybe somebody was really planting seeds of doubt or making you doubt your inner authority here. So you've been working on self. Okay, the number 4 is very significant. So let's see what the lesson is that's guiding you, teaching you, working with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have clean it up. Number 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. Again, you're in alignment here, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, to receive this breakthrough. You've cleaned something up here. You've had growth and healing. We have chopped wood. This is all about doing the work. I feel like you're either in this time. Chop wood is about doing the chores, the work, the chopping of the wood, the rebuilding, the starting from the bottom, from the ground up. So you have had to clean something up. There's been a growth. Something could be significant about an Aries. Somebody could be born April 2nd. Somebody's name could be April. Something's very definitely significant about April here, an Aries. Maybe even 2 Aries here. But yeah, this growth, this situation here, it forced you. You could have moved. You could have started over. You could have lost everything. But you have rebuilt growth, okay? Look at bottom of the deck, regeneration. You're regenerating, and blue again. And this is 4 plus 6 is 10. This is a new beginning. 10 is a new beginning. That blue is representing your truth. You're growing. Your growth has come from truth. Your truth, your inner power here. Look at that fire. That's subtly underneath the surface here. Passion. Okay, so there is a definite lesson of the hard work paying off, focusing on your own growth, cleaning it up here, being grounded in everyday experience, humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to be and mature, and letting nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you to a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment when you engage in everyday tasks. In a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. So you've had that quiet time, that reflective time of solitude here. Maybe you've been in this hermit energy because it's time to listen to that inner authority. All right, I feel like some of you could have bought a new house. Remember I said that rocket mortgage? Somebody could be working in their garden, planting a garden here. Somebody could need a new broom. All right, something about a horse could be significant, your independence here, or moving forward now. Okay, some of you are moving on from a situation. There's been a lot of growth and truth, and now you are going to be released from something. So this is your authentic truth. This is going to be your personal message from Spirit here. This is going to be what is helping this transformation take place for the water sign collective. Thank you, guys. Oh, wow. Look at that. Another 14. The number 14 or the number 5 is very, very significant. You could be seeing that. January 4th could be significant, or April 1st. This is a beautiful uncaging of the heart. You've had to protect that beautiful heart. You've had to lock it away and protect it. You've had to rebuild your trust in love. You've had to really rebuild your trust. Yeah, your trust here. So the crazy thing about this card is this deck is broke down into 7 different energies. This number 14, this is energy number 2, which is the water energy. So this is your connection, sexuality, intimacy, your desires, your pleasure, your feelings, your fluidity here. And this card is about the prison of guilt. Whoa. A need for self-inventory, righteous honesty, accountability, and making amends here. Wow. At this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Recognize how it's affecting you and others and address it so you can be released from its grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show how you can readdress the transgression. Take a moment now to consider when you have harmed yourself or others. The knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, so you're able to connect with truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take a self-inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question to ask yourself now is, why is this guilt there? You may be taking on a burden that is not even yours to carry. Pay attention to the prison that you're making for yourself. And that goes back to that message of you've created, come out of the shadows. And I feel like some of you are beating yourself up for some type of relationship here that, like I said, this person made you doubt yourself, you didn't listen to your inner authority, or you made a decision against your best judgment, against your intuition. So I feel like you really have been beating yourself up here. There is also something about feeling guilty. As parents, we're always feeling guilty, okay? So if you are a parent feeling guilty, release yourself from that. Release yourself from guilt, okay? You're doing the best that you can in every moment, and guilt is not a healthy energy. Make your amends, say you're sorry, send your peace, and release it. Giving it, making amends, having remorse here, not locking your heart up, not feeling like you have to punish yourself, okay? So that is the authentic truth. There's nothing Spirit wants you to punish yourself about. So let's keep going here. What is the wisdom that is being imparted here? What is the wisdom that is being imparted here for the water sign collective? Okay, I hope. Ooh, 2 of air. 2 of air. Look at that. It's a little hedgehog with a heart. 2 of swords. Like you can't make a decision here. And I also feel like there's a wish. There's something that you are wishing to happen, desiring to happen here. So this 2 of air card is all about vulnerability, and it's about wisdom, right? And this is the wisdom that's being imparted onto you here. This is funny. Pay attention. Things are more than they seem. A brown and prickly chestnut trembles, rolls, and uncurls into a hedgehog. So something isn't what it seems. The hedgehog breathes in its tiny lungs reflected in the great tree towering above it. The breath of life moves back and forth between them. Two crows sitting high up in the branches look down with curiosity. You could be seeing crows. The crows are messengers, so you could be getting some type of message here. They too are breathing with the tree. Everything is connected by the breath of life. Leaves stir gently in the wind that carries, connects, and whispers witch's wisdom. The divine is a breath away. This is about your openness, your connection, trusting yourself, and trusting life. It's time to let go. Stop it. Stop it. It is time to let go, to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Breathe in, and the trees breathe with you, exchanging the breath of life with you. Breathe and be aware that you are always nurtured by the world to which you are connected. It's time to open to the safety of an ever-present divine love. All you need to do is breathe in. Work with the air to clear your mind. So breath work could be very significant to you. Love may be coming here, okay? Some of you think that love is dead. You're wishing for love here. But this card is saying that divine love. It's time to open to the safety of ever-present divine love. Besides spirit, I feel like there is some divine love coming in. Okay, so the crows are messengers. There's something about breath work, about being vulnerable. Something isn't what it appears. Something could be safe and you could be shutting it out because you're not seeing the message. You've got your heart all in a wad here and your heart wants to breathe. It doesn't want to be caged. It wants to breathe and be free and be happy. All right, so the transformational energy is be vulnerable, water sign. Be vulnerable. I know that's not your thing, but be vulnerable. So let's get an outcome card here from ArchAngel Metatron. Thank you, ArchAngel Metatron. Please give me an outcome card for the beautiful water sign collective. What is it that they need to hear about their inner authority, the growth, the uncaging, the vulnerability? It sounds like somebody's maturing. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to a divine feminine here. Get out right now. Authentic self. Who are you? Spirit, stop it. This is a number 46. Again, we have a 4 plus 6 equals 10, which is a 1, a new beginning. You could look like this person. I feel like her name is Mary. Okay, she looks like Mary to me, but this is stepping into your authentic self. Yes, oh my God, your inner authority. Okay, again, April 6th, you could be 46 years old. June 4th could be significant. This card asks, who are you? Who dis? All right, hold on, let's see what it says. Who are you? Walk into a hall of mirrors and you will see 100 reflections of self. Oh my gosh. These reflections are like other people's perceptions and ideas of who you are. Ideas based on their own filters and also what you have chosen to show, to reveal, or to be at different times in your life. You may resonate strongly with some of the reflections, admire and like some of them, and disregard or shun others. Something could be significant about being Amish. All are part of the energy that you have emitted or sent out, some accurate and some less so. The reflections all look like you, but are they really? As Metatron lifts away the satin sheet, you see yourself ageless, eternal, light-filled, and spirit shining brightly. Here, with ArchAngel Metatron, there is no hiding place. This is you. You have lost the connection with your true authentic self. Allow this relationship with your true essence to deepen and blossom. As it does, so much may need to adapt in your life as you recognize and follow your own authenticity. Being authentic may result in you being asked to not follow the crowd, but to stand out and shine brightly in your own right, doing life in your own way. This doesn't have to be a lonely place. Metatron is beside you and will help you recognize those of a similar vibration and those who live authentically too. It's time to allow all the masks to fall away, to recognize and appreciate who you really are. The deepening of that relationship starts now. Look into the mirror and see. And this whole reading, you know, we're getting a message from your wisest, most authentic higher self. This is about stepping into your growth, being vulnerable, uncaging your heart. You put in a lot of work here. So be authentic. Come out of those shadows that you've built, okay? Look at the bottom of the deck, we have duality. Balance is needed, and I feel like I channeled that in the beginning of the reading. So some of you could feel very out of balance, very unstable here, and it's time to be authentic, and that is going to bring you back into balance. You're trying to juggle energies that aren't even yours. They don't even resonate with you. Like that other card said, you're taking on something that isn't yours. The chop wood card said that, okay? Man, beautiful message here, water signs. This is gorgeous here. Look at this card that you just got. Changes. 454. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. You could be seeing the number 454. Oh, wow. Okay. This reading has gone very, very long. Let me see. There's a card falling. Somebody could work with tools. Okay. Somebody could like ruin things. A jammer. Okay. This is somebody who jams things up, creates delays here for you. Okay. So this person of the past could have been somebody that works with tools and definitely creates delays, okay? So let's see. We have an O, an S, a D, a K, a T, the die with a number 1, the die with a number 5. So we have 15 again. 15 again. Okay, we have 14 here, 46 here, 14. We have H, and we have T. All right. Well, I hope something in this reading resonated with you, water signs. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.